This one is going to be difficult for me because it's all over the place. Uh, I live in Indiana, America, Indiana. I needed help really bad because the way my car was driving down the road, it would, eh, eh, like, scared me. Um, I'm 53 years old, and some 20 something year olds that know me were like, we'll help, we'll help. And they did. Cody Wilhelm was so stupid as he's helping me. His brother, he's like, come over here and check this out. Look what dumb thing I did to my car. And I was like, you remind me of a guy. Yada, yada, yada. He goes, I'm that guy. And I was like, wait a minute, you went viral early on. Like right when viral became viral. And he was like, yeah, I got 17 million hits. And I'm like 2 miles away from my own house. And I'm like, that's you? It's, you have no clue. His brother, I think, is, what? Who cares? His brother, his family, they're, I think symbiotically, we think we're all beautiful. Or that's the cool part about this is we desire to help each other. So then I come home, they fix everything that I needed fixed. That's the great part. And I kind of came home and I'm like, and then my boss said, you, you got the rest of the week off. So I'm new on this whole Uber thing. So I wanted to go sing karaoke because I'm a singer. And my kids were going to be gone. They were going to be here tonight. Man, I just want to go out and. So I call an Uber. This guy came and halfway down the street. I'm like, I hear your accent. Where are you from? And he goes, Ethiopia. And I go, how much is this going to cost me? You came from Ethiopia. And he laughed. Oh my gosh, I loved him so much. I loved the conversation was so good all the way there. Uh, we talked about. I go, wait a minute, you're from Ethiopia, right? And I go, uh, I've heard that the Ark of the Covenant is supposedly in Ethiopia. And he's like, what? And I go, son, the you remember Moses? And he goes, yeah, Moses. And I go, they had the tabernacle, the tent. And he goes, yeah. And I go, remember the where you made the sacrifice? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, I moved to America, and some of them are Baptists, and some of them are Protestant. And I go, Protestant? And he goes, yeah, Protestant. I love this so much. And I go, son, I am non-denominational because I want to follow Jesus. I don't want to follow people. And he goes, oh, good, good. So then I hang out, and I hung out with the people that I don't really hang out with and had fun. Then I called another Uber. Another large black man picks me up, and on the way home, I was like, are you from Kenya or Ethiopia? And he goes, I'm from Central. And I go, well, wait a minute. I get that it's a whole continent. What is Central? And he goes, the Republic. He said the Republic of something. And we drove and we talked. Gosh, I love this guy. His name was Eric. Well, American Eric, whatever. And I went, wait a minute. Are you guys actually a republic? And he goes, yes. And I go, well, you know, America, we're not we're not a democracy. We're a republic. And he goes, yes. And I go, so wait a minute. Tell me what your definition of a republic is. This was such a fun conversation as he's pulling in my driveway. And I go, so you have representatives, right? I go, because you know, a democracy is two wolves voting on a sheep. And he goes, yeah. Wow. And I go, so if you had a republic, why did you come to America? I asked both those guys. Both of them said, because I can be free. I can be free. I remember the first guy, he was totally, so I can be free. And we got in a conversation. He goes, I'm not Trump. I'm not Hillary. I was like, all right. Oh my gosh. Think about it. On my perspective, or even yours, a lot of Americans, I'm not Trump. I'm not Hillary. All right. He goes, but freedom is why I came here. And I did it the right way. I got out of the car. I bumped fists. I didn't even bump fists. I shook hands. I Shaka Khan. Shake her hand. And I told them both, we're glad you're here. I didn't say we're glad you're here. I gotta figure out how to hang out with African people because I love them. I love them with all my heart. I keep bouncing into them. They are great human beings, and I'm sure we all are. But I really dig Kenyans, Central Republic, or whatever. I work with people from the Dominican Republic. Doesn't matter. I'm not even trying to make something sound bigger than it is. I know there's tribes, and I like certain tribes a lot. And Logan and Brad, Indiana is a tribe that everybody should love. Because the people that are truly good around here let people from far away feel beautiful, earn money. And I know, it's not that it just I said it. There is not one person that I am friends with that would not make those same men feel beautiful and tip them hugely because they're great men. I'm going to vote Trump. I believe in the wall because I don't want drugs and sex trafficking coming into this country. But the men that I let drive me and take care of my life, I would love for them to meet my mom and my daughter and my son and my friends. Jamba Jamba. Hello, hello. It was a beautiful experience. They laughed. They said, "Good to meet you, Teddy B." Good to meet you too, son. We are the world. And that's the gorgeous part of what I got a part of experience tonight. Shaka Khan.